Watch the entire video, my lovely viewers, from start to finish, to get the whole thing. Without wasting much of your time, let's get right into it.
This is DJ Mutati exclusive.
Hi lovely viewers, it's me again, your one and only Mutati Mpundu. Welcome to my YouTube channel. If this is your first time on my channel, kindly subscribe to my YouTube channel by hitting the subscribe button down below. Turn the bell icon to join the notification squad. Don't forget to like, share, and leave a comment. Tell me what you think about this video in the comment section below. I'll be super glad to hear from you lovely viewers.
There is something I want to say about what is going on. When you are in power, if you don't take time, you make a lot of mistakes. Especially when you have too much powers, you make a lot of mistakes. That is why when you get into power, you try as possible as you can to listen to people. Not just the people that are very close to you. When you listen to people that are very close to you, you also listen to people that are not close to you. Sometimes we people that are close to you may lie to you because we want to maintain our position in your life because of maybe what will benefit and so on and so forth. But when you listen to us, you also listen to people who are not close to you. Me, myself, as a leader, a religious leader, a business leader, when I want to find out the truth about how my ministry is going, how my business is going, I do not interview people that are close to me because they will always tell me something good, something that will make me think that we are doing very well. And like that, I don't grow. I take time to go out and look for people who are not close to me to tell me how the ministry is going, how the business is going, and so on. And I've benefited from that. If I want to grow, I come and I read negative comments from people. Like now I'm live, some will be saying, Seer one, you are doing very well. I thank you so much for all the good comments. And some also will be saying bad things. So if I want to grow better, if I want to get stronger, I look for those negative comments. Sometimes I post something that is, totally out of proportion just to get negative comments, because negative comments, they make me strong and they make me to grow. So if you are a leader, you must always be open to hear from people and don't take chances. UPND government is taking a lot of chances, and I must say this to you. Like I always say, the President Akainde Chilema, this is his first time of being a president of a country. And I have patience and I expect him to grow and learn how politics is done. He is a businessman and is coming from a business perspective, and he doesn't understand politics very well. And in all his political life, it has been straightforward and true. So he doesn't understand how Africa works. So that is why he needed people who are not exactly the way he is. He needed people that understand African politics. He can be doing what he's doing, marketing the Republic of Zambia and doing other policies that he's doing straightforward. He need people. He need people he need people that will do protection job for him. What do I mean by protection job? When Edgar Lungu was in power, not just Edgar Lungu, but every president in Africa, they have people that do not care about what the public says. Their interest in government is to protect the president and protect the government. UPND government is lacking this set of people. These guys are found in police, these guys are found in the army, and these guys are found in the public. Why the president is straightforward and doing what is right, this guy is supposed to be there to protect the president and protect the government. UPND government does not have any protection. Anything can happen. When you see, one thing is that when I started fighting with PF in 2019, many people thought that I was a joke, and many of you thought that that battle was not going to be won. I came out every night telling you the plans of PF, what PF was planning and what was going on, and we continue fighting until we remove them from power. I believe anyone that have been watching me and that is watching me today will know that Seer 1 is not a joke. Seer 1 means business. When it comes to talking about this thing, anything I say is real. I do not speak from without. Seer 1 do not speak from without. I do not speak from without. I don't just come out and start speaking. When you see me come out and start speaking, it means there is something wrong somewhere. In as much as the president is trying very well, doing what no other president in Africa has been able to do, the president does not have protection. UPND government do not have protection. If you look at what happened yesterday or day before yesterday, when Edgar Lungu was summoned by Edgar Lungu's wife was summoned by the deck, the police was overpowered by cadres. I want you to follow what I want to say. I'm about to finish. I no longer have time for politics because I've established in Nigeria. I'm doing a lot of things already, but this is very, very important. We must listen to this. The police was overpowered by cadres. I heard cadres telling police that they want to throw the country into fire. They were threatening the police, and the police was powerless. Before now, there was in a lot of PF group what is going on, you know, when they were saying we are going to escort our president and so on and so forth. Many of them had fears. Millions of PF supporters, they had fear. You know, they were like, if you go there, maybe you'll be beaten. If you go there, maybe police will not allow that. If you go there, maybe police will beat you. Many of them were afraid to come out. And the few of these came out, these 100, they came out. And they insulted the police and they went scot-free. They embarrassed the police and they went scot-free. They threatened the police and they went scot-free. What is going to happen in the next gathering? Everyone knows that as it is today, there is no opposition political party in Zambia. Whether you like it or not, there is no opposition political party in Zambia. It's only but UPND. Meaning in 2026, having election is more like it's a ceremonial election. UPND is still going to win election. But PF leaders are not going to accept. PF leaders will do anything possible. They don't believe that the church is going to lead them up to that time. And they are going to do anything possible to have him removed. When you listen to people who are very close to Edgar Lungu, people who are very close to PF, they are not talking about the election. They are encouraging the youths to rise up and do what happened in Sri Lanka, or I've forgotten that nation. They are encouraging the people to rise up the way Malawians are rising up. They want an uprising. I want you to follow what I'm telling you very, very well. Follow what I'm telling you very, very well. There is no way between now till 2031 election can be held in Zambia and HH doesn't become the president. The only thing that PF is planning now is an uprising. They want people to rise up and protest. That is why yesterday or the day before yesterday, when Edgar Lungu's wife was appearing, they came and they tested the water. They insulted the police. They broke the law. And listen, it went successfully well. And some stupid people are commending the police. They are saying, the police, you handle them properly. What type of handling is that? Before Edgar Lungu's wife was summoned, police did not summon Cadres. They made it perfectly clear that they were summoning Edgar Lungu. But what happened? Cadres came and they came in numbers and they overpowered the police. And people are saying police has been commended. Are you commending the police because they supported lawlessness or what? What are you commending police for? That Tutuan Glube is calling a police activity nonsense, and police say, yes, I'm in charge of the nonsense. Is it the commendation you are talking about? If that is commendation, what are you teaching the youths? So it means everyone can just come now and start disrespecting the police. Police tells you to stop here. You say, no, I'm not going to stop here. I must proceed. Where is the law there? If you are commending the police, are you commending them for being weak? Whether you are from UPND, from PF, from this and that, are you commending the police now because the police did a good job by allowing themselves to be insulted? They have been insulted, and the millions of PF that were afraid of coming because of the police, the next time they will come out in number, and from there they will start a protest. How are you going to stop them if you are unable to show them an example? PF put fear in police. I saw police shivering. I was asking myself, what kind of nonsense is this? Look, PF next time, because they have come and succeeded. Next time they are going to come. Follow. I want you to follow what is happening very well. You people don't know politics. You can insult me, you can call me all sorts of names that you want. But PF is planning an uprising. And they are going to fight together with some other political party in Zambia. And if police is just like this, the way they treated these guys, if police continue treating them like that, HH will be flushed away from State House with protest. I'm telling you. No, it's not going to happen. How in Malawi is it not happening? How did the Chikwara win election? Is it not through the police? In Sri Lanka, it happened. In Egypt, it happened. So when you think that these guys are joking, PF is a strong criminal organization that up to today still receive advice from Uganda, still receive advice from criminals and terrorists. They can do anything to get HH out of power. It is the responsibility of the police to protect HH. This is very, very important. It's not HH. You don't expect HH. HH need an inspector general of police like Kanganja that love the president, not one that want to protect his image. What do you want to do with your image when the president is at stake? What do you want to? You want to be called you know how to handle people when the government is at stake. I'm telling you because you people don't understand these things. Right now, as I'm talking, like I've said before, I am at liberty to say this. PF leaders, listen, I'm not saying all Zambians. I'm not saying all Zambians. I'm saying PF leaders and some chiefs in Zambia are not happy that a Tonga is a president of Zambia. They are not happy and they can never be happy that a Tonga is a president of Zambia. You will not believe, I know that, look, when I said this, you say, Seer one has come now, you want to bring disunity in Zambia. I'm not bringing disunity. I'm telling you what is on the ground. I'm telling you what is on the ground. When PF rises with an uprising, it's going to be a tribal uprising. I swear. If you go to police, you go to army, you go to a government institution, you can hear people saying Tongas have taken over, Tongas have taken over, Tongas have taken over, Tongas have taken over. Once PF start, they will join. And HH is going to run away from State House. You need protection. Whether you see one, number one, I don't fear. Number two, I say the truth because I don't care. Whether you come here, you insult me, you comment this, you comment that, that does not bother me. Because look, what do I gain from your comments? You know, you started insulting me many years ago. The more you insult me, the more I grow, the more I establish. So how does it doesn't pain me? But at the end of the day, you will come back and say, this is the truth. When I started with the PF, when I was talking to them, they thought I was joking. Where are they today? Edgar Lungu, as he recovered, you don't see how he's looking like a chicken beaten by the rain. His suit doesn't fit him anymore. PF cadres are notorious. They are criminals. Right now, they are having a meeting of uprising. Any little opportunity, they are calling the youth to rise. Any little opportunity. And you see people that want to take advantage of situation like this, and you still give them opportunity to gather. Gather to do what? What kind of Inspector General of Police is there in Zambia? A man that wants to protect his image. What are you protecting your image for? If you protect your image and the image of the president is destroyed, what is your gain? What is your benefit? Once you said that Edgar Lungu is appearing before the court, or the wife is appearing before the court, and say nobody should come. Anybody that you see there has defiled the government order, has defiled the police order, must be arrested. That's how it's supposed to be. You allow people to gather in number to come and cause trouble. Today they have gathered and nothing happened to them. Go to all the groups, all the PF groups today. Go there and see all of them celebrating and planning something better. The next time Edgar Lungu will be called to come to court, they will come in hundreds of thousands, and I will see how you control them. For you to be a successful leader in Africa, you must have at least 10% of dictatorship inside you. You must have dictatorship, a little bit of it. People of Zambia did not remove Pierre from power because of police dictatorship. No, they removed them because of corruption. So you must at least have a little bit. Look, in those days, cadres were threatening the police. Even in this government, cadres are telling police what to do. I saw a PF page propagandist, an admin that ran that page called Patriotic Front. That page that lies about the government, that is inciting the youth, asking a police officer, can I climb your car, and the record? And the police say you can climb. A propaganda page, a page that the admin is supposed to be on the run now. The admin is supposed to be hiding for all the lies they lied, for all the incitement and all the dangerous talk they did. He had the audacity to climb the police car, and start showing the world that they are protesting because of Edgar Lungu. What kind of stupid police officers were there that day? If we talk, it's like you guys don't know. You don't know what it took to remove power from PF. You think that you could win election with those useless manifesto that you had that made you fail election for 5 years. You think that you left UPNDU, even with your supporters from all over the world, you think you could remove PF from power. You don't know what it takes to get power, and getting power is hard. Give that power over to Membe, then you will know. I swear, give it to Membe, you will know. Edgar Lungu was given power. HH, didn't you suffer? How many days did you spend in prison? What is his name? How many UPN officials were in prison? In fact, many of them are still in prison today for something that they did not do. You have collected power. Tutwan Glube is threatening the police because they have seen that you are weak. You are very weak government. When you see a man in uniform, do you know the power of wearing a police uniform? Having a gun? And watching a Mekada threatening you and telling you what to do. This is rubbish. It's like you don't know. You think that winning an election is just by the day they will grab power from you. You will know. You will regret. You will say, I'm talking to you, the Inspector General of Police. Stop being, who do you want to, HH is doing enough. Over 30,000 teachers employed. People have seen it. People have applauded. Free education. People have seen it. They have applauded. Yesterday, the president has said that 22 billion kwacha will be brought in so that contractors will be paid. Everybody is happy. But why is it that this president is not protected? is not protected in any way. You people want to come out clean. The only person that must come out clean at the end of the day is the president. When the president is clean, all the government officials are clean. If you come out clean and the president is not protected, it doesn't benefit you anything. It doesn't. In fact, President HH must look for an inspector general of police that love him. He must look for an inspector of general of police that love him. It's like this one is too holy. You don't follow criminals with holiness. PF was a criminal organization. If it was not a criminal organization, why did the what is his name, Mr. Muila, the former SG to PF, why did he say if we lose the election we are going to prison? And up to today, none of them have gone to prison. He said we are going to prison because they were a criminal organization. I know how many people that Kaiser Zulu killed, and up to today, Kaiser Zulu is a free person in Zambia. Nothing has happened to him. These were packs. How many people were like now? The story of Obed has died. Nothing, just like that. How many people were the killers of Vespa? All those things that we are saying, within few months in our office, we are going to bring, who has been brought to book. The more HH is fighting, the more he's being frustrated by the people that he employed. The more he's fighting, the more he's being frustrated by the people that he employed. In our own eyes, PF broke the law, and all you will come out and say is that the police handled them very well. You insulted the police. It doesn't. One thing, this country, Nigeria, it's not a good country and a good example. But you can never insult a man in uniform. Uniform must be respected. You cannot call a man in uniform nonsense. Who are you? They will teach you a lesson. If you are saying that PF cadres insulting the police, PF cadres abusing the police is an achievement, you are applauding them for handling things professionally. What professional are you talking about? You insult a uniform and you call it professional. HH does not have protection. The people he's working with are hiding. It's just like the way when he was in opposition, all of us came out. We took bullet for him, we are ready to die for him. We showed him our support 100%. We are not hiding it. We love him. There is no person who will say, I love HH more than Seer. We love him, and we love him today. And we came out in public and defended him, and we came out in public and gave him our support. There are so many unfortunate criminals that have been appointed in government now who say we love him, but we couldn't come in public because we are feeding with information. Which useless information were you feeding with? We are feeding information to prevent PF from rigging the election. PF rigged the election during the voters registration. They rigged the election. Yes, they rigged the election. The election was rigged that time. And when we realized that they have managed to rig the election during voters registration, whereby they registered a lot of people in Luapula, in the northern, and anywhere they thought that PF was popular, they registered. So when we realized, we changed our system. We came out now to speak to the youths, encourage the youths to vote. And we spoke to them about tribalism, and the youth listened to us. So most of these unfortunate people that we are hiding, we are supporting HH, we are feeding information, and we are hiding, that have been appointed in government, are the same people that are hiding. They don't want to fully come out and protect HH. They are still hiding. When they want to make decisions, they are making decisions like they are in opposition. They don't want to come out and work with HH. Even in police, even there in State House, in the OP, There are many of them like that who do not love the president. All they are looking for is an opportunity to have him fail. That is why if it was me, if I was a police officer and I was there when PF Cadres was misbehaving, I prefer to shoot them and they be fired or even be killed so that I protect my president. I'm telling you, me, Seer one. Yeah. If I was a police officer there and they watching Tutwan Globe insulting the authority, do you know that when you insult the police under the government of HH, you are insulting HH? I watch you insult my boss. This is one thing I love about Bowman Lusambo. Even if he's a fool, you know, even if, you know, he's an idiot, but he could die to protect Edgar Lungu. There is nobody like that in UPND today, except few of them. I'm telling you, if me, Seer one was there and they watch Tutu and Glube behave like that, if I at least I will condemn his leg. I prefer to go to prison for the sake of integrity of my service than to have my service insulted the way it was insulted. So you must be very careful. Unfortunately, the president himself is also tired because the more he appoints people, the more they disappoint him. The more he appoints people, the president cannot become a police IG. Look at what Bonnie Capeso was doing for Edgar Lungu. He even had to plant a petrol bomb just to make sure that Edgar Lungu is protected. But look at these ones that call themselves the police. Tutu come and ask you, who is in charge of this nonsense? Are you mad? A whole police event, police activity, and you are called nonsense. And then you just wake up and say, it is me. I'm in charge of the nonsense. My brother, I feel sorry for you. I feel sorry for you. President HH need guys. President HH needs serious guys. President HH need protection, and we must protect him. If not, what PF is up to will shock the nation. PF is up to something that will shock the nation. They want to cause mass protests. Take your time and listen to Chili Fetayale. And take your time and listen to follow the page and listen to what they say. A patriotic front, smart ego, and so on. Listen to the direction they are going. Top PF leaders are not happy, and they will never allow a Tonga person to lead them. And that's how it is. Imagine until 2031, they prefer to die than for HH to lead them. And they will do anything possible to cause chaos. Police must wake up. I'm telling you the gospel truth. Prepare to sacrifice. Look, it was somebody that killed Nsama. It was a police officer that killed Nsama. It was a police officer that killed Vespa. It was, you know, how many of them am I going to mention? These guys prefer to die for Edgar Lungu. They prefer to go to jail for Edgar Lungu. But there is no one in UPND that prefer to die because of HH. Why? Everybody must not be clean. allow HH to be clean, but you guys that are doing this job must make sure that the next time you are summoning Edgar Lungu and you say no cadre coming, make sure that there is no cadre coming. Any cadre you see there, deal with them. PF must start respecting the police. They must start respecting the government. They don't have respect for the government. They don't have respect for the police. They don't even have respect for the army. Anyway, I didn't want to talk. I came here for another thing. I came here to meet my international visitors. I'm just saying because I've been boiling. I couldn't keep it. I said to myself, let me just leave them to do what they want. But I've seen that it will, it's nowhere. Police must be respected. Uniform must be respected. Do you know when Edgar Lungu was in power, a police was just like a cadre was threatening the police. It was under Edgar Lungu that JJ, the member of parliament that is representing Petauke today, went to Central Police and beat up the police and went. Do you want that to continue? If people cannot respect the police, who are they going to respect? If people cannot respect the police, who are they going to respect? If people cannot respect the police, whereby an admin in a PF page, a lying page, a propaganda page, can climb a whole police officer's vehicle to do live broadcast. Yeah. UPND, you guys are joking. You really don't understand leadership. You think that leadership is bread and butter. PF, you see, don't think that you have arrived. We have not arrived. Anything can happen anywhere. You are all over saying, what is the name of that guy? Rwanda president Paul Kagame. He's good. He has developed this. He has managed to develop because he has a little bit of dictatorship in him. You don't mess up in Uganda. If you mess up, you go to prison, no matter who you are. And you are allowing PF, a dead political party, to destroy your government. And they are clapping for them and you have done well. You have done well where? Where is they doing well? Police, you insult a man in uniform and you say you have done well. Where is that done on earth? Even in America. You insult the police, you call them stupid, you call them nonsense. Police activity nonsense. And then you say you handle them professionally. Which professionally are you talking about? UPND is sleeping. They think that it was easy to win the election. I know what it took us to win the election. I know what it took for us to win the election. Please, take my advice. Stand up and defend the people. Stand up and defend the government. Stand up and defend the president. Stand up and defend the president. It's very important. If you defend the president, you will stay long in your leadership. If you want to come out a clean person, you want people to say, hey, this one is too professional, what. My dear, the president will be removed and you will be removed. All of us will suffer. I am giving you this advice because I love you. Take care of yourself and share the video so that not the president, if I want the president himself is, I don't talk to him through this place, but I'm talking to people that are with him. So share the broadcast so that people who are the IG, the police officers, UPND leaders will hear and wake up before it's too late. PF is planning something terrible. And it's not only PF, I'm sorry to say, DP, Socialite Party, other political party. They cannot agree to be ruled for 10 years by a Tonga person. I'm not saying all of them all. I'm saying I know them. I was with them. I sat with them. We did a lot of things in my house. You know, a typical PF cadre will tell you that a Tonga person will never be a president in this country. But now that a Tonga person is a president in the country, it's so painful. They will never bear it. They can never bear it. They still believe that they are dreaming. So they will do anything possible to have a church removed. So if you give them free hand like the one you have given to them, they have gathered in hundreds when escorting Esther. Next time they will gather in thousands. From there they will go to State House. And when people have gathered in numbers with wrong information and call it protest, even the president will run away. It happened in Sri Lanka. It happened in so many countries, even in Malawi there. You see them posting, Malawi is protesting, Malawi is protesting. They are calling for protest. And you are giving them that avenue to assemble. Yeah.
This is DJ Mutati exclusive.
Alright, that's all for you today, lovely viewers. If you did enjoy the video, please don't forget to leave a comment in the comment section below. Tell me what you think about the video you just watched in the comment section below. I'll be super glad to hear from you, lovely viewers. Once again, I go by the name of Mutati Mpundu. I love you, peace, I gotta go.